What I don't understand is why my wife had to fight the Cabinet Brothers.
Travel plans to China
Over
have all
here.
been worked out.
Let's go all the way over here. Prepare yourselves. We're going to China,
The road trip gave me the time I needed
and
to study up
it's
the Panda King.
it's. Well, I don't want to just say you know what's coming, because I feel like it's going to make you imagine worse, but it
They
ain't
spent a
great.
decade learning the art.
We
But when he
don't
tried
want to.
offer his
Oh,
fireworks
look.
to the noblemen, they couldn't see
Everything
past his
exploded.
shabby
No,
clothes and
over
chased him
there.
away. Humiliated,
Over there, I
the Panda
think.
King took revenge on those who
I'm
shunned
taller
him
now,
by
and I've
using
got even
the
more
tools
explosives.
of crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions
And
expert.
it's all
and
in
from
my
then
eye
on,
now as
these
well. I
explosive
can
techniques
see
were
explosions in
worldwide.
real time.
He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique.
My
high in
fantastic, I'm
unstable
stood on my
terrain
own
in
special
western
rock,
China.
a different colour from every other local stone. Flames. The fucking guy with the flames in his hand is what we call this one. We did eventually end up changing the name. But yeah, let's imperil the ascent. So yeah, it's this is what China looks like, obviously. What do you mean centuries have passed? The problem is, if we were to depict modern China as it actually exists, it would mean at some point having to acknowledge the existence of communism in universe. And we absolutely must not do that. Our way of life cannot withstand people being aware of a functioning alternative. So that's why we chuck the monkeys down the hill. To distract you. Oh, he's so afraid. He's so afraid next to his plank. Oh, good gravy grievances. Good naughty naughty.
Look at that, a
Oh, look at
fireworks
me.
show.
Oh dear. I've smashed it
Oh
all.
my gosh, that's awful.
On the
That
way
poor
out
village
wacky
just got
races.
buried in freezing snow.
The rocket came from that giant statue. And you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got
Definitely build a giant statue of yourself from which to commit crimes. Nobody'll ever figure out it's you. They'll be like, well, that can't be the culprit. The culprit was giant and made of stone. You could trick everyone with a banana. Oh, they're kind of cute though. I feel bad. Me and my infinitely respawning brother. Oh, the monkey brothers eternal. Oh dear. I'm not learning my lesson. I'm not learning my lesson up this hill. One of these days I'll have to learn how to see in the dark, baby. Get them! Alright, monkeys defeated. Flashes up on the screen in Dark Souls font. Oh, I don't like this bridge, it falls over. Thought you'd hide this from me. Oh dear. Oh dear, everybody's falling down. Well done. Well, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, is what that is. I wanted to check if I'd missed something. Because I just sort of bolted round here thinking it was a secret way. No, there was nothing. Right, back round we go. What a worthwhile use of my time and yours. Why don't we time ourselves rolling down Fuckabilly Slope? For all the good all of this is doing us. Oh, the rain the rain of needles. Ice cold bastards, every one of you. Every one of you too cold to get near. Oh, but one or two of you could still walk away with a prize. Little guys, look at these. Set them all off. Set them all going off different directions, and then the big lad for a finale. Let me through. Lovely. Smash all these, obviously. You contain delicious things. Delicious coins. I, completely forgot, to be honest, that I could turn invisible now. An incredible oversight. You don't need 3 swords. It's pointless to resist! I didn't realise what was going on. I didn't put my face through the big pillar in time. Now I feel like a fool. Oh, let me in. Ho ho ho. Look at it, looking down with your big eyes. Surely there's a mystery down here, There's some sort of fantastic phenomenon. A lovely comeuppance, Somewhere for me to hang more garlic. I'm terrified of vampires. That's part of my character. Die. What you should have been terrified of was me and fireworks. Simple enough, isn't it? Simple, it's easy enough to remember. This should be easy for you to remember. You're the Lurpak man. Well, not even half of them yet. There's gotta be a ton of bottles over here. No! You're jumping around with a stick. Like anyone who gets in my way would usually do. Oh.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
It's guarded by silly bastards. They've all got a different bastard identification badge. And they're all too happy about it. I don't trust any of this. I don't trust your bastard badge or your reason for having it here. Oh, he's finally doing what I thought they were going to do from the beginning. I'm invisible and behind a tree. Something like that. Well, he's invisible and behind a tree, so it's really outside of our jurisdiction. They don't care about you, though. It's because I messed with one particular ape, Gregory. Gregory Charlemagne, he was called. Oh no, I've defeated Gregory the Second. When you hit the original Gregory Charlemagne, that was bad enough. But Gregory the Second, although blatantly inferior, I'm sorry, Greg too. We all know it. We can be bitter about it for as long as we want, but it's empirical at this point. It's just an evident fact of reality. I don't like that there's a bottle somewhere, and I don't know where. Oh, hello, it's just you. It's just you, and I have you now, so that's fine. What have we got? What have we got in the place where we get things?
To enter the vault code.
2, 9.
I got a real headache figuring this
4.
one out. Input 578.
Nope. You keep putting all of the wrong codes for each safe. They should be what I'm saying. This is a game-breaking glitch.
This just gets better and better.
How am I
I'd always heard
supposed to
that one
spin
of your southern
around?
ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down
We've
the circle
already
button to turn
improved that.
invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
We've already removed this power's one limitation. Look at this. We can already... It's really slow, however. You know what they say? You have to see things for them to be fast. If a man runs really fast through an Arby's, screaming, and no one's around, did it happen? Can you prove it? Proof denies faith, and without faith I'm really slow. Let's have this now. Delicious. A delicious thing for me. Now then, to business. I know it was you who helped me invade Business World last summer. I need you to do it again. I realise this is putting you at great personal risk. However, I do not care very much. Surprise. I don't care in an accent, so you can't stop it anymore. You can't stop it. You'd need to go to the French embassy. Oh. They are apparently very easily tricked into thinking that I'm real. I mean, the problem isn't that I wasn't real. So, you know, they're like, well, this is clearly a real person. I cannot, There's nothing that we can do. I'm from France today. Hello.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound.
Good grief on your giant stone
I
face.
figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue, but
I think I've
unfortunately it's
kicked a big
obstructed
wagon
by
down the
this
face.
reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
We've locked the fireworks, thank God. This'll stop them. I don't... Hello. I'm talking to you in a snowy place. Thank you for hurting an avalanche. King of the hill. I love being on a hill. Another fantastic thing for me to do. Oh, another one of this.
To make the run for the key. While on the
I
blasting
love running at
station,
keys, it's my
use the
favourite
left
hobby.
analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
I took this job because it would allow me to run at keys and get paid for it.
Oh, I'm going in, Sly.
Let it never be said that Big Fred is dead. Normal-sized Fred was actually the one who perished that day.
Oh no.
Small monkeys. With weapons.
Oh no.
We're moving on to... Blow it up. Thank you for pointing at the thing that needs to be dealt with. I wish it didn't zoom in quite so much. Or alternatively, I wish I could control the zoom like I already can with the Monocicon. Clearly you've already accomplished it. So why oh why could Green McGill really get close to the Sphinx? You shouldn't let Green McGill close to the Sphinx. He's a notorious poacher of mythical beings. You keep thinking he's changed his ways, and it's never true. Fool me once, shame on Green McGill. Fool me twice, shame on Green fucking idiot that you are. For letting it happen again. As the saying goes. Keep going. Keep going nearer and nearer to the pub. No, don't ride on your big fucking thing. He loves riding on his big fucking thing. And it's counterproductive. Come on, further up. Further inland. Further inland for my face. Oh, we've zoomed out, meaning something crazy's happening. Nope. Couldn't you just run inside where none of them have an angle on you? You're not tremendous. It's not the cleverest attack, is it? Cowering on a roof? I don't know how it was supposed to even constitute an attack. Why'd you teach your Pokemon that? You had an entire HM purely for just to teach them to be scared higher up. And none of you can explain why. None of you can explain why you're teaching my Pokemon all these things. You taught one of them to spin really, really fast. On its own. Not really bothering anyone. Dead guy. Oh, I'm in here. I'm in here in the unseen foe dimension. Oh, I hope I'm the unseen foe, because otherwise that's rather nerve-wracking. There's gonna be a foe I can't see in a minute, that means.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop
We got an
outside.
upgrade for it before you even
Well,
gave us the
invisible,
tutorial.
nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
They already know, and then they already know. I've got bouncy little steps for you. Ahoy! Thought you were gonna have a safe behind itself. It doesn't work like that. Anything with a location that can be buried in salt is mine. Anything that can be... Anything that can be... Ho 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 ho. It's amazing he didn't hear me. I was singing my lovely new song, Anything That Can Be. And he didn't care. It was like, oh, it must have been the wind. The lyrical northwesterly. How? Somewhere else. Somewhere else I've got to get to first. Oh! Well. Aren't you hurtling down the fucking stairs at a speed of every fucking egg at once? If we combine all eggs to make the fastest of omelettes, this will be the result. At that point there'll be no stopping us. We'll combine them all into one really fast egg. With the hope, of course, of breeding the world's fastest ostrich. Why? Why not? What's stopping us? There's no law against having a fast ostrich. Not that I'm aware of, anyway, and as we all know, if you're not aware of a law, it doesn't count. Particularly when it's about eggs. Egg law, plead the fifth. You know the fucking drill. Don't you? In the end. You want me to fucking go backwards past the river of time? The fact you're like this disgusts me! Righty. Bo! Look at that, Bo Biddly Bopus. I told you he was here somewhere. I told you he was standing still, licking an orange. I don't know why you didn't believe me. It's not, you know, the idea wasn't infeasible, it just seemed irrelevant. I don't understand that as a reason for disbelief. Raise an attack! Hello, you're here. Don't be. Thank you. You stopped. Oh no, there's one more. There's one more with a stick. Hey, go. Go and explode. Here I am, murdering your dog. For money! Look at that. Dog assassin. Get him while he's cheap. Offering seasonal discounts for anyone who needs a dog to die. That's right. Please don't be here. I'm guessing I can drop down from above you, but why do that when I can do this? Look at that. Look how dead you are there. What could it matter at this point? I've got wrong snoot disease right now. My snoot is just wrong, publicly. If ever you see a nose on Twitter, posting the most horrendous takes you've ever seen, know that it is already too late for you. You have contracted the disease. No known cure exists. No man can continue to correct his nose forever. How do I get... Oh, hello. There's hooks. There's hooks leading me to a conclusion. Over there. I thought that vase I just smashed was like the alarm system. The thing you have to smash in order for the lasers to turn off, and I thought it was weird that you would put it on this side, where I start. But there you go, it turns out I was just wrong. Maybe I'm the nose. Did a crucifix fall out of that jar? I think I smashed a vase and a crucifix came out. Was this where we were hiding Jesus all this time? What do you know, I did find him after all. May this kiss stop you from kneeling. How? How would it do that? One moment I heard the entire sentence. One quick question. How? How, my friend? How could you hope to obtain it? Up I go. I thought so. There's always an up. There's always an up moment.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Every day a new scene from the Disney movie gets deleted. And it appears in the real world somewhere. Oh, you very nearly did, Satan. We narrowly avoided hell on earth just then. This is why you need to leave the vault combinations to me. I would never even approach hell just to get a bit of my family's book back.
Sir Augustine of Cooper's technique to briefly defy gravity. From now on, you should be able to pop right out of those bottomless pits you keep falling into. And you
I can
won't even
always
lose
avoid
a
them.
lucky charm.
I won't even eat my cereal. I don't even need to throw a box of Cheerios down there to take my place. The Cheerio clone technique. That's a sly original.
Sly, this pagoda is some kind of huge gunpowder production plant. Judging
Well,
by the scale, the Panda
that's
King
terrible,
must be
isn't it?
making tons of explosives.
Well, yeah. It's like the one thing we know about the guy is that he loves making explosives. All of our research told us this. You can't keep acting surprised when the lizard, famous enemy of Spider-Man, wants to turn everybody into lizards. It's the one thing we know for sure. The one certainty in life is the lizard's motivation. Flaming Temple of Flame. Oh no. That's a lot of flame. I've just sort of wandered in here with no regard for the fact that I might have wanted to end the episode. But let's just knock this one out real quick, like I did you.
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of trading ground. Stay on your toes.
Well, people can train in temples, can't they? You have to, in fact, it's the law. If you don't train in the temple, Sycamore Samson gets really upset, arrests you, and then you're in prison forever. Because Sycamore Samson has the eternal warrant. Defying what I understood the actual function of a warrant to be, it actually just says how long it can arrest you for. Oh, off I go, look at me, I'm escaping all your bloody lasers at once, ho ho ho. You gotta say that or they don't believe you and then you get caught. Gotta be very fucking careful on days like these, haven't you? Let me throw your hook machine, look at me, I'm a funny mistake. Off you go.
Off we all go, sir. I'm just standing here like normal.
I've just got a big normal hammer. It's fine. It's not a special one. Doesn't need to be. It's my hammer. It's enough for me. Be content with the hammer you have. That's always been the lesson. Go off. Go off away. All these monkeys are bigger than usual. I can hit them, but they don't get bothered. None of these monkeys care much. That is a simple fact. It's in the tourist brochure. It states very clearly that none of the monkeys care much. And yet, people, all these fucking tourists keep going up to the monkeys, going, oh, please care. Don't you see? It's so important. And the monkeys are always like, no, it's not. And the tourists are like, oh, and they die of shock. I thought it might go if given incentive. If given adequate time to prepare. Let me tell you something fucking else. There's no way out of the underworld this Christmas. Why have I jumped? It's fine, there's no bottomless pit. This pit is quite bottom full. In fact. It's one of the most floors I've ever seen. Another fun sound for everybody. All the coins are different. You may or may not have noticed. The coins all have a different symbol on them each time. But they didn't get around to doing that for the keys. As I said earlier, it was the plan. I say earlier, like episodes ago at this point. It's unlikely that... Wait, I've made silly fucks. I went to the silly fucks shop and bought one already. Oh, I can't die. Excuse me, sir. I need to die. You're the only way I can. I need these. I need these anyway at some point. Stop being weird and hit me with a knife, because I need to get back to the checkpoint. Because what I've done wrong is this. You gotta fall down here. You gotta fall down here, you gotta fall down here, you gotta fall down here and go. Look at that. I very nearly missed 2 fucking things. Well, that's 3 horseshoes down the drain, and I'm pretty sure you're not meant to pour those down the drain, on account of them being solid metal objects.
It just doesn't strike me as a good idea, Patrick Stewart.
But he says, no, this is how you're meant to dispose of them, trust me, I'm a horseshoeologist. He's clearly not. Or he would know that the actual term is horseshoe-matician. No, my fucking god! Get back down here. Get back down into the well of sick. Get back down here into the well of shins. Oh, falling! Well, there's a plummet or two down the avenue, isn't there? You know the song, you can't take it with you, you can't really get away. Oh, ho, ho, hey, hey. I think it's really, really funny when you dance. You're the funniest dance in Shropshire, and I wrote this entire song about that one fact. Didn't even bother to check if you were trying to be funny when you started the dance. This may well have been very insensitive. Have I got? I swear I don't. I'm missing 5. 5 whole ones. Here's the thing. I don't think we can open this one anyway. Like, there's one, and I think it's this safe specifically, where it's like, arbitrarily, I'm afraid I can't open this yet. We have to come back to it after we've beaten the game. So, you know what? That actually kind of works out. That's actually kind of fine. I think it's this level specifically. I shall be annoyed if it's like just a certain one. Just this number safe that you get enough bottles for. That shall annoy me effortlessly. Anyway, let's do the thing we've been working towards. Please explode. I've unlocked you now. For everyone's sake, off we go! Oh dear. They were too heavy. They were too fucking heavy that evening, weren't they? I'll tell you bloody what. Alright, well we're down here now. So tune in next time where we will be down here then. Oh, hide my nose. Goodbye everyone.